Woo, doggy.
Starting to hear those murmurs. Birdie's right there. Devin Scotty made the putt at 16.
Need Scheffler to hit a hole in one. Come on, Jeff.
Some frustration for McIlroy.
He's going to be going through his checklist of swing thoughts, trying to find something that he can grab onto.
The thought all week long, Trevor, is just keep swinging and he'll figure it out.
Yeah. Need Scheffler to hit a hole in one. This is Burns. This is Burns.
Better line.
And not short. So a long upward putt coming for Burns to see if McIlroy can get up and down from the left of the green here at 6. Now on the tee at 17. It's 7 under on his round today. Rips that one. Right down the middle for Scheffler at the par 4 17th.
And now that he's in the fairway, that whole location just over the bunker is accessible. Short club with a lot of spin.
18.
And Russell Henley.
That's a birdie.
Into the top 10 at 6 under par. Fine round of 66. Well, he has such a knack for bowling shots.
Here it is again. Lowry.
Fairways, eagles are flying. Does it so many times.
Boom!
This one happens and it got stopped. What's better than that?
That'll make your day.
Vaults it right into the thick of it. Meantime, Morikawa
For an eagle.
with his third at the 15. Wild happenings here on moving day at the Masters. Where the lead for Rory is 3.
Wow.
Power. Control. Versatility. Ultimately, the choice is yours. And while there's no wrong decision, there is a perfect one. One that enhances every aspect of your game. Because when it all clicks, the results speak for themselves. The Mercedes-Benz SUVs.
Subway Cyber Sundays are here, so we picked up a fresh deal. Buy one footlong, get one free with $0 delivery fee. That's right, but don't wait. This offer ends April 26th. Use the code to save on this Subway digital exclusive.
Only the ServiceNow AI platform makes all your tech work together. Any system, any workflow.
Any AI?
Yeah.
Any cloud?
Yes.
Any data source?
Demand side anything?
Any whipped cream? Yeah. Yeah. Don't be shy. A little more.
It's probably the most attention to detail of any place in the world.
Welcome to the Masters. There's just so much history and tradition here. It's sacred.
There we go.
It's just so impressive to watch him play.
The course is the greatest stage in golf. Back at Augusta, and a reminder you can track your favorite players, watch live streams, and follow all the action with Masters.com and the official Masters app. At the 10th hole,
It's Cameron Young after a 320-yard drive.
Ball slightly above his feet to a right hole location. Not easy.
Wow, comes in on the right, and he's going to have an excellent look at birdie.
Such a high quality shot.
That right bunker is disaster with this whole location. Meanwhile, back over at 6, here is McIlroy. Good contact. himself a chance to save par. To 9.
Hondo Lee is second alone at the moment.
Okay, he was disgusted, but they'll be okay in the middle tier. Qualified for the Masters by a top 5 finish at the Open last year.
Over at 6.
And this is a very slow putt for Sam Burns. And he does not even scare the hole. So that left for Burns to walk away with par at the par 3.
That's an opportunity missed to put some pressure on Rory.
To 16.
And we saw the hole out at 15 from Colin. And he packs it up. 3-2. A lot of people thought he might not even start this week. Bad back and all. I'm glad he did. Back to 6.
And Burns is still up. This for par. That's a big one for Burns. He remains 2 under on his round today. So now McIlroy, who after his round yesterday said, I don't need to be reminded not to get ahead of myself, even with the big lead. I know what can happen out here, good and bad. And already that 6-shot lead at the start of the day is down to 3. And he needs this to keep it at 3. Right in the middle for McIlroy.
It's right up and down right there.
Tremendous recovery. He remains ahead by 3. To 7.
The group ahead, their second shots into 7. First, Justin Rose. 130 yards, carried all the way on top. A yard means a lot in Augusta National. It's not finished. Very smart for that one. To 9.
Hondo Lee, 30-year-old from Hunan, China, for birdie.
Oh, no. 9 now.
He's going to tap that in for 31. Matching Scheffler's
Right in it.
first nine performance. Meanwhile, 7.
Reed didn't take any time. 114 yards. This time, saw it a lot to get closer. One shot. From the tee, they extended this hole, Dory, a few years ago, stretched it all the way out to 450 yards, and it is narrow.
This used to be a 3-wood and some sort of a short iron, and now the exam is complete.
Split the fairway yesterday.
And missed right in the opening round. Breeze is what there is moving to the right. Fairway tilts right.
Got the lead. That's the miss that Travis alluded to. Miss right. No trees around there. We go to 10.
Birdie putt for Young. Look out for this man.
17.
Green light for Scheffler in the 17th fairway.
Just 130. You can launch some sort of wedge high with a lot of spin here.
And he is still in the zone right now. A chance to get to 8 under on his round today. To 7.
After a little bit of bad luck with the approach, Rose outside.
Woo! Okay, all day long. All day long.
With our position. Still a good four.
All day long. Eat some dinner right here.
It's a slight gain.
What a beautiful day.
Rory McIlroy, that 6-shot lead, and look at the bottom of the screen. Scotty just keep pecking away at it. That gap is getting narrower and narrower. And Hal's on lead. He shot 63 at the Open Championship 9 years ago, so don't discount him at all. All this man here, Reed, he's a Masters champion. To get to 8 under.
What a day. No, thank you, scammer.
Forecast is brilliant for the rest of today and tomorrow.
On their name,
The same conditions.
on there, block, and goodbye.
Next bag for Patrick.
Refresh the chat.
17.
Boom, boom.
Here's the putt for Scheffler to get to 8 under par. So Scheffler not able to take advantage. He remains at 7 under. He is 5 shots behind Rory McIlroy, but it has been an afternoon of excitement and disappointment, and we are just getting going on moving day.
Introducing new Titleist Pro V1X Left Dash. More dash speed, proven dash spin, and lower dash flight. It's everything a dash player loves and more.
Prescribed Ozempic? What kind of Oscar are you?
Don't.
Ask for brand name Ozempic and show your Ozempic savings card to your pharmacist to get the brand you know. To get yours, simply go to Ozempic.ca.
The Ford, it's a event. The Ford, it's a big deal event. Right now, lease this F-150 for $237 bi-weekly. That's like $119 a week.
No way this all fits.
Yeah,
We're watching, Gary.
let's go.
They're right. We need WeatherTech.
I thought they only make floor liners and cargo liners.
Really, Gary? Really, Gary? Who do you think made the seat protector, side window deflectors, no drill mud flaps?
And the cup phone.
And I just ordered WeatherTech's newest products. Ta-da!
Hitch basket meets for easy loading of heavy and bulky gear and increased storage capacity with a roof basket up top. Order today at weathertech.ca.
WeatherTech for the win.
We're back here
first 9. Oh, and another great shot. Almost for Lee. He was 4 under in his final 6 holes yesterday, and he's come out on fire again today as we go to 18.
How many cold shots are we going to see today? As Scheffler flirting with that left side trouble. At 18. Oh, he's been under there before on his knees.
He may not have a swing there, Jim.
Meanwhile, at 15, Canada's hero, Nick Taylor, playing his 3rd. On a string.
That's both.
And the roars are still ringing up there on that second 9. 17.
The approach for Colin Morikawa. It's a good shot. He didn't sound like he enjoyed it, but I think he's going to like what he sees when he gets up to the green. As we go 2-7.
He's got a bunker player, as Rory is, going to need one here.
See, this bunker yesterday, 3 of 4 for the week.
That's very good. Here the stab. Stroke. Still putting a lot of pressure on the putt. Now across to 11.
11.67. Yeah, 11.65. Yeah. Okay. I like that. Perfect.
Cam Young. He is 13 under par since this hole in the first round. Some comeback.
Flag this one down the right. This should suit him here. He's looking right, trying to sweep it in.
He was aiming at French. That's still fine. This hole is a scorecard wrecker. That's a chance for 3. Well done. So that's the 4 under through the first 7. Actually 4 over through the first 11. And then since then, just been incredible golf. 2-8.
Shane Lowry 4 feet up the hill. Just keep the speed up. Drills the back of the hole. Look at that scorecard. Just another hole-in-one for Shane Lowry. Unbelievable. Let's go back to 7.
Just right down the hill for Burns.
Attention at the arms, just let the ball get kind of caught up in the club face passing by. There's just no way to control this route there.
And that one down the hill. 18.
He's Bentley trying to advance it as far as he can. And he's down on it. You might remember when he won his first green jacket in 22 on the Saturday round, he made a miracle bogey after driving under the Magnolias just a few steps away from where it landed today. His way to winning the next day. That first of 2 green jackets. Let's go back out to 7.
Wow.
And another par putt for Rory.
24 putts in that round yesterday. He's asking it to do very much the same so far today.
Snag right up and down. It's another 7 par. Big exhale after that one. 8.
And Patrick Reed got it on the left side of the fairway here today, so he's going to have to draw it around the trees. That's his natural shot shape. Oh, no problem at all. I mean, a little knot's going to stay up on top of the ridge, but still an eagle putt for Patrick Reed. The 8th, on pace for record scoring here today.
Comfortably hold that 7 for Sam Burns to remain at 8 under. Pull back from Rory. Just on the other side. A little bit of walk to the back of the 8th tee, original par 5. We get a 9.
And Wyndham Clark. Over the middle level.
for birdie. Tough downhill putt, but one he that should have made. As we go up to 17, Morikawa has this for birdie. And once again, look at that scorecard for Morikawa. Last 3 holes, eagle, birdie, birdie as we go up to 18.
And Scotty trying to engineer big time par save. His third. Here it comes.
How about a birdie?
How about this par save at 5 earlier today, just like this, after he had to play a long third, and now at 18. Even flirting with holding it.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be huge going into tomorrow. Kind of got the feeling if he'd made 5 there, he would have been too far back. Maybe the dream is still alive for him.
Just look at this. Tomorrow, trying to claim his 3rd green jacket in 5 years. 22, 24, 26 being another one. Whether he's winning or giving away a green jacket, he spent almost as much time in butler cabin as we have.
Exactly right. One way or another, he's going to go ahead, pull the flag, stick out, and tap in.
How about this? He's going to match Rory's low round of the tournament. 65. That's one shot better than Campbell and Henley today.
-7.
Could have been. I know that's golf, but what
You can do it.
See the putts at 10, 12, 13, and 15. He didn't take advantage of good tee shots. 17, he had a good look. Around the golf.
He won at 10 under par in 22, 11 under in 24. Of course, he won 2 majors last year. The largest ever 54. That was 70 years ago. It was the first Masters ever broadcast. It was on CBS Television Network. Jackie Burke coming from 8 behind. Ken Venturi, long-time 35-year lead analyst at CBS, was an amateur and was the leader in 54 holes. Burke won it. Here's McIlroy at the 8th.
Absolutely sending it there, but that's going to get through the fairway. Just struggling off the tee on the par 5s, but somehow still making birdies. Now up the green, Justin Rose. These are the ones these guys practice all the time. Everyone's going to go just 3 feet by. Good look for birdie for Rose. And now Sam Burns on the tee. Both of these guys in this final pair play extremely fast. That's a good looking tee shot from Sam Burns.
To 11. Some quick pop down the hill for Cam Young. Give that a lot of respect. Still 4 will be a minor gain on the field. Did a great front nine at 32 and quickly added another one at 10, so he's on the move.
Dwight and Patrick Reed kind of play this one a good 10 feet out to the left. Just drip it over the slope. Never got it high enough. Ooh, that is not where you want to leave it, Trevor.
No, just a little gently. Well, that next one's going to be quick too.
Just lounging under a limb and off the pine straw.
Trying to carve something with a big draw out of there. Not too bad of a leave.
To 14.
And over to 14, Jake now. Just silky smooth rhythm, just trying to chip a little 9-iron from 139. And that's how you do it right there. Jake has been playing great all season long, done everything but win. And now at 8, Patrick Reed with this ticklish one at 8 for birdie.
It's a bit of a double breaker. Well, tough one to read here. Goes right and then tries to come back.
He is going to be hot heading to the 9th. To 15.
Hideki loading up for 235.
Hit it high enough to stop it in time. Oh, it's jumped in for the 2.
It's one of those days where you're going to see something like that if you ever are.
1, 2, third bounce.
Oh, didn't miss by much.
Quality of golf that we've had in the last hour is just tremendous.
Over at 12. Cam Young's birdied at the first 2 days. But don't forget he played in the first 2 rounds with Rory McIlroy. And Mason Howell, the amateur, as we go to the 8th.
Rose picks up a bogey here at the 8th. Moves to 7 under par. What a leaderboard we have here. Back to 12.
Jason Day is playing with Cameron Young. I think he likes it. He should. The flagstick is safe today. Step over Hogan's Bridge. Maybe someone will knock one in at 12. If we had a few that hit the flagstick. What a day at Augusta.
The 2026 Masters on TSN is proudly presented by Mercedes-Benz and the all-new electric CLA.
Measured. Curated beyond obsession. Because details matter. Far from an overnight sensation, this is the result of exacting patience and craftsmanship. Because there's one thing that always holds true. When you care about the little things, the big things fall into place.
Only the ServiceNow AI Control Tower lets you see all your AI in one place.
I'm tracking all our AI agents, HR, IT, customer service.
You've got your eye on all your AI. I rap too.
So many talents.
Play for Michelob Ultra?
We're playing for Ultras. Race you for a Michelob Ultra?
Don't forget, there's Ultras on the line. I did.
Woohoo! How you like me now?
Michelob Ultra's on it.
The Rookie. All new Mondays on CTV. Stream next day on Crave.
Well, the top 4 at the moment in round 3. You got Hopton Lee. This was at the 8th. As he has made quite a move. That's setting up eagle.
How you like me now?
Late and a tie for second. Then you got Cameron Young over at the 4th. What are the odds? What are the odds?
Boom.
As he tries to hunt down his closest friend in the world, that would be Rory. Highlight shot. There haven't been many so far for him. Some remarkable up and downs, you got to give him that. But this tee shot at the third, the par four.
Shane Lowry wins me $320. Woo!
He had scrambled with saves. Meantime, at the fourth out of a bunker, at six from way off the green off a hard pan lie, at seven out of a bunker, and he holds that lead of three. That's half of what the lead was overnight. And here's Young.
Jello.
12 to 10 under par.
Fucking Jello. Love fucking Jello. Water. Woo, doggy.
Did last year. Claimed the players.
All right, settle down, settle down, settle down. Bum, 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 bum. Wyndham Clark. We gotta clean this up a little bit.
Number 8, Rory McIlroy.
7, hard pan lie, turning it. There is an opening.
Trying to hit a big swinging hook. He's got a 3-shot lead, Trevor, but he's got away with a lot.
Yep, sure has. I'll tell you what, he's in a good spot there to get that up and down. Maybe calm things down a little.
For a 9. Shane. Threatening to pull out again. 12-day.
Pay it off.
And he does. Jason to 6 under. At 14.
Jake Knapp has moved to 6 under par for the tournament. That stings right there.
That was a pull. He caught it out of the heel and started too far left.
It's such a beautiful approach shot, and not to pay it off. He'll be steaming head over to the par 5 15. Back to 11.
Christoph Rayton from Norway. A couple of shots today, but a big drive. Only leaves 120 yards. No breeze. Oh, and the Norwegian takes full advantage. That's a beautiful shot. 28 centimeters of his good friend, Victor Hondo, 2-8.
And now Rory left it in a really nice spot here, Dottie.
Putting up, chipping up the fall line. This is as simple as you could ask given the circumstances.
Maybe the wind was too much. We left it on the wrong side of the hole.
That's a little clumsy there.
That's a 5-footer, but it's well outside the hole and extremely fast tonight.
And Lowry for his par. Wow, all that went into that hole. Trying to engineer a second shot from off the pine straw that had a beautiful third. Unable to get the par putt to fall from close range.
He's trying to make it go right, but it had so much speed on it.
To 10.
Clark down the hill.
Straight right.
That's the difference here at 10, meaning above the hole and below the hole. So we go back to 8.
Now Burns with his third trying to use the backstop.
He really didn't have much from over there, but that was the safe play considering where we are in the tournament.
After a really good tee shot. That was not a good second. 11.
Ah!
He was a teenager in Shanghai. The professional tournament showed a lot of promise. PGA Tour, European Tour. Tonight,
Solid and Lowry drops out of second with that bogey. All right, Amanda, down to you.
Scotty, career low round for you here at Augusta National and 9 strokes better than yesterday. What did you fix?
I mean, I didn't fix anything. I felt like yesterday I played a lot better than my score, and then today, early in the round, I felt like I got a lot out of it, and then on the back nine, I did a lot of really good things, and I didn't really feel like I got the reward for it. So I feel like I left a few shots out there, but overall, it was a good day. We'll see what happens this afternoon, but yeah, I don't feel like I'm out of the tournament, so it's good to kind of put myself back in position.
You certainly are not out of this tournament. We're used to seeing your name climbing up this leaderboard. But I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about the par fives on the second nine. This is the first time in your career that you're not under par there. In fact, no birdies, 2 over par. What's the struggle and how do you fix it? Because obviously that's going to be important come tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I mean, yesterday I had the 2 water bottles. That's going to kill you. And then today, you're at the fairway on 13, I get a mud ball. And so there's not much I can do there.
Goddamn pitching.
Other than try and get up there somewhere on the green. I had
What the hell?
in my hand, and so it's a scoring club. And, you get mud on your ball. There's not really much you can do. Just a bad break. And then today, going into 15, I hit a really nice shot. Caught a little gust downwind, and fortunately today it didn't airmail the green. It landed pretty close to pin high, but it just took a big bounce and went over. And then a couple good shots from there. But overall, yeah, I put myself in position. It's just a matter of.
Got lucky on that son of a bitch.
You're not worried, and we're certainly never worried about you. Thanks for the time. Jim?
Thank you, Amanda. The key thing he just said there was that I feel like I can still win this golf tournament. Not sure a lot of people would have believed that had he said it on Friday night when he was 12 back.
All that matters is that he does.
Yeah.
That's it.
Who's to doubt him? And if he somehow managed to do it, he would win a 3rd green jacket and just his 7th career start. That would break the mark of Arnie, Jack, and Tiger. How about that? Let's go to 8.
Burns for birdie. Just went back to the left there at the end. That's pretty bad par after that tee shot as we go to 9.
Reed and Rose both in position to throw one in here tight.
Laying it down to skip it up there. Yeah, that's very, very well done.
now 11. Green 10 to pay it off.
Come on.
He's up and out of it too, despite it being so short. Keep an eye on his name though. There's a tendency to go low. 8.
Rory for birdie.
It's pace and commitment from the left.
That looked like an instant replay from Rayton. Stood right on the end of it, missed it, weak into the right. Final pairing, both making par on the golf course. As we go to 13.
Cameron Young on the tee.
God damn it.
Trying to turn this over. It might be turning over a little too much. Oh, it took the tree. And it comes out right in the fairway. What an incredible break for Cameron Young.
Wow, that's huge. That now.
So nice. Now he's in a great spot.
You can hear him say that's so nice. He's trying to work it all the way around the corner. I love this pause at the top. The patience he shows is just tremendous. And then look at that low body firing.
Well, if he goes on to win, remember that break that he got right there. Wow.
And how about the one back at the 9th, Andrew, when he went over the back and the ball kicked onto the green?
Safe. Sure is. Wow. To 9.
And since the 5th, he's found the fairway.
Oh, that one, a legend.
Well, this one is just so comfortable for him because as long as he get all the way down there.
Up on the green, Justin Rose was off on his second shot from the fairway. You have to be careful with that. Up on the tee, it's Burns. I think those were wondering about Rory and his back issues that caused him.
Come on, motherfucker.
The Arnold Palmer tournament back in March. And the swing is back to free flowing again, unleashing some monster drive. Meanwhile, Burns.
He doesn't hold any back either.
Yeah, well, he's going to run past Rory. At 12, Lee, who shared second with Young. Close on the fly. At 9, we've got Reed for birdie.
Keep up with everyone else making birdies and eagles out there. Going to be a little disappointed after that fast start with 3 birdies in the first 3 holes.
Over to 10.
And Lowry coming off a bogey at the 9th. Here's his approach into the 10th green. Club twirl. He likes it.
And carry to the hole.
He should like it. Shane Lowry fires right back and a chance to get to 9 under par. To 9.
Rose. And that's 34. Spotless. It's kind of a quiet 34 with all the
That's right.
high action going on other places. 13.
After that break, here's the second for Young. Just 2:15 to the hole. Center of the green. Now that will work away from the hole location. But Cameron Young will still have himself an eagle putt coming up. What a Saturday it has been. The Chasers have all made a strong move. Lee, Young, Lowry,
God damn it.
all in the mix, still trying to chase down.
Damn.
Masters tournament, it's moving day.
I'd never seen
Gotta
anything
hit it.
like
Gotta hit it.
I've never seen anything move like it. Did it come from the stars? I don't know. But it had one on it.
Companies everywhere bought into AI. Problem is, nothing works together.
That was not me.
Only the ServiceNow AI platform breaks down the walls. It integrates anything in your workflow.
Any data source, and with the AI Control Tower, we can finally manage all our AI.
The ServiceNow AI platform lets you connect and control everything to put AI to work for your people. Take a seat, Nick. On a chair.
Easiest if everybody just moves down one? No, okay.
People will try anything to make their beer cold. Viral hacks. Use outdoor fridges. Freezers too. Oops. That's why the Coors Light Mountains turn blue. Because people don't just like beer. People like cold beer.
Shopping for sleep shouldn't be uncomfortable. Why pay more for expert advice from a store without expertise?
For over 100 years, Leon's has helped families find the perfect mattress at Canada's lowest prices. Like this exclusive Tufton Needle, this Sealy Posturepedic, and this Beauty Rest Max.
Spend less, sleep comfortably.
I knew going into that it was my 17th Masters. I mean, it's great to say 17 years into a career, it was probably my best chance to win.
McElroy for another one. He's out of his mind right now.
That was the point where I started to think I can win this tournament. this is the moment where your master streams take flight or they lie in tatters.
The shot of a lifetime. No lead is safe around here.
I had a 5-footer to win the tournament.
Going to a playoff.
Yeah, you have to reset very quickly.
Oh my goodness. The long journey is over. McIlroy has his masterpiece.
The day that I made all my dreams come true. Absolutely.
Good for you, Matt. Good for you, Matt.
Leading into our live final round coverage on CBS, McIlroy's masterpiece. I hope you'll check it out as Rory recounts that magical day a year ago as he became the 6th to ever complete the career Grand Slam. And here he is at the 9th.
Sandwich for McIlroy, 111 to that top deck.
It's going to be abbreviated finish. Will it stay up there? It does.
Over at 12. One of the closest pursuers. There are 2 that are 3 back. Lee trying to get within 2 shots.
Everybody's misreading that putt. Leaving it low and short.
And back to 9 for the approach by Burns.
One more club, one less yard.
Right at it. It's going to feed down. Not his best strike. But safe.
Here at 13, Cameron Young for Eagle. And he just comes up short. Still no eagles at the par 5 13th so far today. But Young gets that huge break off the tee and makes birdie to get to 10 under par. Within 2 of McIlroy. Now over at 10, Lowry, you saw his approach. Down the hill for birdie. And finds the right touch there. So right after that bogey at the 9th, Lowry comes right back, and he's at 9 under par. Now back at 13, Jason Day. And Day with a birdie at the par 5. So back-to-back now for Jason Day. He's within 5.
Got lucky there.
As we go to 9.
And Burns straight up the hill with a slope halfway through.
Stop. Son of a bitch. Got to slow down. Motherfucker, too hard.
34.
Uphill.
Positive for him is that he has cut into that lead.
Almost everyone has cut into that lead. Of the top 21 players right now, Trevor, only 1 is over par. That is Tommy Fleetwood is 1 over. And only 1 is even par. That is Rory. The other 19 players are in red figures, and some have gone deep.
Yeah, the golf has been incredible
They're both.
so far today.
You can't get better if you don't play them. So let's see.
See if Rory can close this 9 out with an exclamation point.
You keep thinking there might be a moment where he creates gets a spark and then takes off.
This would be a good one with all the patrons that surround this portion of the golf course. Bleeding to his right.
He had to work for pars at times, but otherwise for his lofted standards, that's a lackluster 36.
Yeah, absolutely. And on that walk to the 10th tee, he's going to be saying to himself, okay, how about I just play a second nine like I did yesterday?
Well, he's feasted on that great moment yesterday, of course. 6 under over his final 7. Over 10.
In the fairway, Patrick Reed. Just cannot miss right of this hole location. And that's exactly where Reed ends up. And now you see the challenge that awaits Patrick Reed. Not a lot of room to work with from that greenside bunker today.
And it's nestled down a little bit, Andrew.
Rory making the walk from the 9th green to the 10th tee. And then down below in the fairway, here's Justin Rose.
Oh.
Green light here from 130.
And he will go through a reset. Trevor, historically, this 10th hole, the second most difficult at the Masters, but today it's actually playing under par.
It sure is. 3.94 with 11 birdies. I like Rose's chances here too.
Soft. Big. Now.
Ah.
And that's going to be a really tough putt.
He knew it right at impact. Came out a little quicker than he thought it would.
To 14.
And Cam Young on the tee. Playing the easiest it has all week, averaging under par, and he's going to have a very short club into the 14th and another chance at birdie.
I don't think you can hit a better tee shot at 14, Colt.
Smoked. Let's go to 13.
Hao Tung Lee is going for it here with his second. 240 to the hole.
Needs to start drawing.
Comes up short. And the tributary to Rays Creek is in front.
You see that happen so often with the ball above your feet and you're protecting against overhooking it.
You look at this third round and all the twists and turns and the
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Cameron Young has
That 20 inches downhill?
to within 2 of
Holy crap.
McIlroy.
Read that one wrong.
And now on the tee at the 10th, it's McIlroy. That's a great shot from McIlroy. It's 113 feet from the tee to the lowest point of the fairway, and McIlroy's way down there.
Solid, huh?
And there's a look at it. 80 feet, 113 all the way to the bottom, and McIlroy got that extra run out. He'll be in a great spot to approach the 10th green. And now Sam Burns. Two good tee shots here from our final pairing of this moving day at the 90th Masters. And now up ahead at the green, you look at the stance for Patrick Reed.
Do whatever whatever he can to get that first bounce to be soft.
It stays right there. It's such a challenging shot, Trevor.
Just hardly any green to work with, and it kicks so hard to the left. Wide was nestled. He knew back in the fairway he couldn't leave it there, though.
Trevor, we spoke this morning about this hole location. You said, look, it's accessible. We've seen that with the way
Look at
it's
that.
played. You just
Bullshit.
cannot make the mistake of missing in that bunker, and that's what Reed did. As we go up to 14.
Just 114 for Cam Young. Trying to use the bank left of this hole location. Oh, the bank is open. That is money from Cam Young. He is firing on all cylinders on a Saturday here at Augusta. 10.
Now back at the 10th.
That's in the garden spot.
Reed and Rose in this penultimate pairing.
Problem for Reed here, Andrew, is Rose is going to go first, but Reed's going to have to still navigate that tough piece of turf. But while we wait, we go up to 11.
Yeah, that's Shane Lowry spun the tee shot left. Fortunate to get a backswing. And the best he could do is just get it out. It's going to be a long third. Difficult 11th. Back a hole.
Interesting comments from Justin Rose earlier this week. So many of the Patriots rooting for Rose, now a 3-time runner-up. And he said, a lot of people wishing me well, thinking this is going to be my year. I have to manage that. I have to have and control my own narrative and not buy into everyone else's. Trevor, so many people came into this week thinking, hey, maybe this would be Rose's time, and that could add to the weight of the pressure of this Masters tournament.
No doubt.
Bogeys all around.
Best to keep
Bogeys for everybody.
expectations low.
Great look at being above the hole here on the 10th green. Just how tough it is. Let's go to 14.
Jason Day, who is playing in his 15th Masters tournament. That's up the hill for birdie at 14. Just a beautiful playing stroke. Not many roll better than him. He is playing his way right back into this tournament. 3 birdies in a row, now 4 back. This pairing is just feeding off each other. And Trevor, before Cam Young brought his caddy and good friend Kyle Stravinsky on the back, he was not a good putter.
No.
And that has changed dramatically.
Yeah, it sure has. He heavily relies on Kyle for the reads. One of his teammates at Wake Forest.
And looking to be the 3rd straight Players Champion to go on to win the Masters.
Not much in this.
Drained it.
Dead center. Cam Young with another birdie. 7 under par on the day. 1 back of Rory McIlroy's lead. And that lead has vanished. Back to 10.
Let's see if Patrick Reed can save par.
It's a good shot. If he can somehow get away with a 5. To 10.
Rose for par. Yes. And now he looks up at the sky and he'll start his journey through Amen Corner. And now the green is clear after Reed tapped in, so it'll be Sam Burns first to play.
This is 9-iron from a hook lie to a cut hole location.
Not wasting any time.
Oh, wow, it comes out.
So fortunate.
And he leaves himself an uphill putt. It could not have worked out any better for Sam Burns. So Cameron Young got a big break on 13. Sam Burns trying to cash in here with a fortunate bounce at 10. And now McIlroy, Dottie.
Roars just went up as the young birdie at 14 was posted. Pitching wedge, great angle for McIlroy. 159 is the total.
It's going to be a beautiful shot from McIlroy. That's exactly what he needed to start this second 9 as we go up to 15.
And long hitting. Cameron Young.
Buckle up.
Cameron didn't want to be down that left side. Blockage.
Just kicks further down to the left.
On the dance floor.
Probably a layup unless there's some sort of gap that he can find. Take a look at this one. Remember, 13 he got lucky. Also hit the pull draw. Ball kicked out of the trees.
Look at that turn.
And the explosion. Jumping off of that lead leg.
At 13. Lee to say par. So the decision from 240 out to go for it does not pay off for Haotong Lee, and he drops a shot here at 13. Let's go to 11.
Just under 50 feet for Larry. And then fast. Bogey, considering where he was, not a bad score. Can survive that. Jack Nicklaus, who is on property, that's what we said, it's the doubles that you must avoid, especially on this side. With the keys. 8 under, fall back to 10.
A great view there from the Mackenzie bunker, right over up to the 10th green. And Dottie, the shadow's starting to play a bigger role on the greens now.
Every day about this time, Potter Harrington told me, gosh, years ago, that this was the green where he felt like the shadows impacted play the most.
Totally agree with that.
Trevor, this has been a very, I think, casual day for
Jesus
these two
Christ.
Potter has been pretty consistent.
They played a similar speed and rhythm too.
And Burns just misses. That's a great look at 10. He could not take advantage of the break with his second shot. And another par for Burns. Last birdie is back at the second hole.
Put it in neutral since the par 5 second. Maybe this
Nope.
can spark Rory right here.
Nope.
the length of the putt he had for birdie.
Nope,
eight,
nope,
but
nope,
this is
nope,
what
nope,
you
nope,
don't
nope, nope,
have
nope,
to,
nope.
be so fearful or even so perfect about.
We go back to his final round a year ago. Made a birdie here at 10. This one would give him a 2-shot cushion.
Yeah, he didn't particularly care for that second in the final round
No,
last
not.
year. Liked the outcome, but not the execution and feel.
He starts the second 9 with a birdie. And snaps it out of the cup. 2-shot lead as he goes to 11. So Rory McIlroy even through the first 9 holes. But he wakes up in a big way here to start the second 9. McIlroy to 13 under par. The leader by 2.
As Canada stares down economic uncertainty, we're ready with a plan to protect Ontario. We're fighting to defend every job, building new nuclear facilities, speeding up approvals to build mines, diversifying our trade, bringing opportunity, good jobs, and growth home. Because this province doesn't just sit back, we build. That's how we protect Ontario.
At Asante Wealth Management, we don't believe in shortcuts. Your financial success should be nurtured year after year after year. And your relationship with your advisor should be no different. Built on understanding, trust, and time. When you succeed, we succeed with you. That's what you deserve. That's what we promise. Asante, all success is personal.
And the winner of this year's science fair is Pizza Pizza for the new creamy garlic volcano dipper with its molten core of creamy garlic dip. Only at Pizza Pizza.
It wasn't a real marriage.
From what Maggie tells me, you won't be around very long anyway, so.
I hope it's not gonna be like this the whole time Lamb's here.
That guy's unbelievable.
Sure is.
An all-new Sullivan's Crossing, Sundays on CTV. Stream next day on Crave.
We're 15. Jason Day is in a tie for third.
Coming off 3 straight birdies.
He's worried.
11.
Yeah, he's worried. And he should be.
No way. That's a little plateau.
He can't believe it either.
Is it still moving, he's wondering? No, it is settled.
Huge break.
Meanwhile, Cam is blocked out.
Just trying to get it down to a number that he wants with his wedge.
Meantime at 11.
Key shot for a man that draws the ball because this will turn back to the water. Just a little timid there. You turn the face on that, easily kick that little line short game. To 12.
Shame.
Can you have 2 in one day?
You know what? It's exactly what I was thinking. Everybody's been good. And 12 has been so long, he'd be the guy.
Yeah, they're not rolling out shots as we documented.
That's just pedestrian for his great iron play so far in the third round.
Let's go to 11.
Rose has a straighter ball flight, so he might take it on. Stop turning. Oh, great shot. I hope they look good from the top of the hill. 14.
How Tong Lee at 14. On a Hondo trying to bounce back after that bogey at 13. Tong, just 30 years of age, turned pro in 2011, has 5 career wins, 3rd Masters appearance, and self-proclaimed most handsome man in China. If you don't believe me, it's stamped on his lob wedge. As we go to 11.
This is the 9 that Rory has seemed to dominate this week. The second 9. Needs some luck here. That hits something. Good thought, anyway.
Which way did it go?
Cindy's pointing inward.
It went, kicked it out. It's well back, but in the fairway.
14.
Now Rayton. Struggling today, 3 over par. Just a sand wedge left here to the 14th. Gorgeous. Rayton with a kick-in birdie. Trying to battle back in his first Masters appearance. 15.
Third shot for Cam Young.
How's the distance control?
Not very good.
Oh no.
Not very good at all. This is a disaster.
It's gone.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
No.
With the hole location
In the back.
the back portion of the putting surface.
Yeah, missed his landing spot by probably 10 yards. Now trying to figure out the best option to drop.
The McIlroy lead is about to increase as we go to 14.
Rayton just picking that one in there for a birdie at 14. Let's go back to 15.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's still looking for a place. He's brought in a rules official.
Looks to me like he's electing to replay the shot, drop in a similar spot right there.
Again, was 112 away, deciding to pass up the opportunity to go to the drop zone.
I think I would have gone to the drop zone because of the angle of it. You're pitching back more up the hill.
So now playing your 5th, can you keep your mind calm and execute on this shot?
Seems to be a better strike.
I'd say so. Got that for a 6.
On the dance floor. Looking not to chip it as Reed. That's how fast it is. This will get there. Good decision. Big golfing brain, does Patrick Reed. Top of the hill. Sam Burns.
Dirty bastard. Dirty, dirty bastard.
Getting the shot will be a good look to that 11th green. Which is the lowest point of the green. Now up ahead, Rose to convert. Too much respect. Again on the lead.
is currently averaging under 71 today. That's only happened twice on a Saturday in Masters history. The other two, 1986 and 2019. We all know how those Sundays turned out. 15.
And Jason Day. Can he take advantage of his break? Well, the ball staying up. And it going under.
All in all, pretty good.
11.
Yeah, it's a good fall. Obviously didn't like that second shot. Played it to the safe side. Relied on the short game. Well done. He made a few birdies there. He wins another green jacket.
Good ball.
Beautiful look from above. Head to the lowest point at Augusta National. And Donnie, this time it counts as a fairway hit.
Be the fifth fairway of the day. This is the same club he hit for second into eighth, the par 5 7 iron. 213 front, 222 hole.
Setting up for the draw.
Center of the right green side bunker
Whoops, it's the wrong shape.
would be the line. Wow.
Got lucky last year.
Not this time.
It's such a bad mistake. He's asking Harry where it pitched. It pitched on the low side.
And Jeff, this would be in his ear. Certain holes to stay away from. 11 was always with an exclamation mark.
You cannot let that shot drift left of the flag.
15.
This for his bogey. That was one of the all-time laps around the cup. And that's the first time he's made a mistake, a blemish since the 10th hole.
Can't put it in, get tired.
Burns a second in the air.
9 iron.
And good. Really, really good. Trying to flip the narrative. Rory McIlroy shares a locker with the great Ben Hogan, who said you never, ever go left of 11.
That's a huge drive.
15. And Jason Day.
Trying to make 4 birdies in a row.
Watch out. Dangerous.
He's had close brushes here before.
Danger, 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 Bill. It's a danger.
13, 5th in 2019, 8th last year, 10th 10 years ago. And now he's tied for third.
And that's huge when you consider the trouble that McIlroy's in on 11.
And one more look. It's marked yellow down there. A yellow penalty area. I'll give him that in a minute, but just... And he draws the ball naturally. That started at the right edge. Across the yellow line. So it's a different option as opposed to a red penalty area. Justin Rose's good friend was certainly having a look. So he saw it going. Yes, Rosie would have wished that happened last year.
Time to reload.
So they have a point of entry, Dottie. We'll go to 12.
With all of that chaos, Rose has to focus on this shot.
Full wedge.
make the fourth shot so much easier.
Now this ball's going to have to stay in the air 35 yards to find the putting surface. And I can tell you the patrons behind 12 to the right of 11, it sounds like a swarm of bees right now. They cannot believe what they're seeing, and it's just buzzing at what's happening.
I'll have a look at that. We'll get a 16, Jason Day. Currently only 4 back. He's on the run at the moment too.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
All of a sudden, last half an hour, we're starting to see mistakes. Back at 11.
Blade way open.
Contact was crisp.
Gorgeous. Breathe now. That was so well played. Nearly took a blade of grass on that fourth shot. It's Cam Young. Back on the track after 15. Oh, it's on the right deck. That's good. Interesting script in this movie right now. To 12.
Justin Rose at the bottom of the bunker. Plays a beauty.
Brilliant, brilliant shot. He's always been a great bunker player.
We'll get out of here with par mates on. And 11.
This could change things. He would gain at least a couple. Great 3 by Sam Burns. 15.
Hong Lee is going for it.
Oh my.
Good gracious. What in the world was that?
That ball didn't even carry to the water. Just totally lost the rhythm at the top. That's what he's trying to explain to his caddy. Number 13, he also hit it in the water. Now again at 15.
I've never seen him miss quite like that.
The moment's getting heavy.
Late in the third round of the Masters in contention. Okay, Frank, big putt here.
Well, Jim, it's 6 feet, but it looks longer and even more meaningful.
Shadow's not helping either, Frank.
What did Jack tell him?
That's a huge drive.
Rory, double bogeys, broke the rule. And there's a leaderboard he can look at. That's what he just did.
All of a sudden,
Game on,
Reed has
Trevor.
won.
Game on, Trevor.
Patrons are trying to lift him up, but somewhere Scotty Scheffler is watching and realizing his chances just got greatly improved. As you see, Reed knocking in for his 3. At the 12th.
Very similar to what we just good news for Rory is he's played holes 12 to 18 in 9
points apart.
Yep.
You've got to believe there's some adrenaline running through Sam Burns right now, too. That was pitching wedge.
Safe.
Three-quarter? Yeah. Perfect.
It's just starting to feel like what happened last year on Sunday. The highs and the lows. The missed shots that almost can't explain.
Like yesterday when he made two. This is pitching wedge.
Oh, no.
Is that left again?
Sure is, Trevor.
Better watch out over here. Okay.
He's hit so many iron shots to the left today. That's what I said at the top of the show. No lead is safe around here.
I mean, just look how stacked the leaderboard is now. Comes off that birdie at 10, you think, okay, maybe he's self-corrected. Hits a tree, wayward tee shot. Second shot. One Hilru deep into the ninth, led to a double. Meanwhile, it's been impressive what Sam Burns has been doing. Going about his business. 300 for the day.
Yeah, and the birdie on the previous hole. Just fantastic. 11 is actually the toughest hole on the golf course today. He got out of there with 3. And now just 2 back.
Let's go to 16.
Bunk in his day. He's got bunker skills.